Hello, I'm RetroJules. Do you know what? I think we'll just wait for this tank to come off the trailer before I start. I do not want to put them off. I don't know about you, but I was a bit nervous watching that come off the trailer. Well, we've had the bombshell, and in just under 2 months, World of Tanks on the 360 will be no more. And everyone, give or take, is really excited about the fact that this possible shackle has been removed and the game can really progress. I agree with a lot of you. This should have happened a year or two ago. 2019, I've said it already, felt like Wargaming just had the year off and the whole game was on autopilot, and actually that could have been a really important year for moving things forward, and I think we should have already been in crossplay like World of Warships is. But, you know, I think Wargaming have had their problems, and that's why there was a complete lull in the development of the game, and now things really seem to be moving in a very sensible and exciting direction. But a lot of us play this game for lots of different reasons. Some of us just play it for fun. Some of us play it because we've got nothing else to do. For some of us, it's a lifeline because we're stuck at home, and this is one of those few intellectual, really heavily progressive games that you can get stuck into for years, and you have. Some of us take this game far too seriously. Yeah, you know who you are. But I'm thinking, what if, in this current epidemic, in this current environment, if you've got no money, you've possibly got no job, you possibly haven't got a job to go to, or you're just in a pretty bad financial place at the moment, and you've got a 360 and World of Tanks is your lifeline, then you're about to lose that. And as much as this was inevitable, I think for some people this could be a really sad day, and I want to try and throw a lifeline out there to you and to the tanking community, and to see if we can help. My good old dad once said, if you don't ask, son, you don't get. Something maybe I should try with the wife. I thought maybe, as a community, we could get together and maybe identify between us who needs a console, who's got a console, and maybe once we've identified who needs a console, who's got a console, maybe you've got one spare, maybe you've got a son that's had one in his room for years and just hasn't used it. Maybe some interactions could happen online where people can swap items over, or people can buy something cheap, or maybe you just want to donate it. Now obviously this is down to people's honesty, and that I have no control over that, but we are a tanking community, we are a small, contained community, and I think we're an honest community. So I would like to offer my Xbox Club, I would like to offer Ricky's PlayStation community page, I would like to offer our Discord channel as a portal for anybody who's in a really desperate situation to just put a message out there and say, guys, I don't have any money, I love this game keeps me alive, it keeps me sane, whatever reason, you know, put it out there, and maybe someone can respond to that message and just say, do you know what, mate, let me have your address, chuck 50 quid in PayPal for me, or whatever, cover the postage, and I will send my old Xbox One, my old PS4 over to you, because it doesn't get used, it's just collecting dust, and it might be a lifeline for you. I haven't thought about the ins and outs of this, you know, I'm just coming at this from a sort of positive, honest community aspect where I'm hoping we can perhaps help some people that this news might not be good news for them. It's good news for most of us, and it's really good news for the game and the future of the game. But for some people's mental health and just their general well-being, this could be a really, really bad move for them, and it's going to happen. And economically and financially, it couldn't come at a worse time. So I just want to sort of start the ball rolling for this. Maybe one of you wants to put a thread on the forums, and you're welcome to use this video as a link to start that thread. So if one of you want to do that and get the ball rolling, and maybe that might bring it also to Wargaming's attention, and maybe Wargaming can also perhaps do something to help as well. So if you're in a desperate situation and you're still playing on the 360, and this game is your lifesaver, it's your lifeline, and the community are around it, then please use one of the portals, as mentioned before, to communicate and just put it out there and see if you get a response. And maybe if you have got an old PS4, an Xbox One, just lying around because you might have upgraded to a 1X or a Pro or whatever, then perhaps you could put a post out there and just say, look, I've got one available, I don't want any money for it, you can cover the postage, or I want this amount for it, or I'll do a swap, whatever. And you know, hopefully we'll get a good, honest response. What I would hate for this is for people to take advantage and then, you know, collect consoles and put them on eBay to make a profit. That would be awful. I suppose if somebody was interested in your console, then you could enter their gamer tag and look at their stats and see how often they played, when they played last, and how they progressed in the game, just to get an idea of what sort of tanker they are, and if it sort of matches what they say they are. Just, you know, for your benefit, really. This is me getting the ball rolling, and let's just see as a community if we can just keep everybody together, keep everybody tanking, and above all, keep everybody happy and mentally healthy. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope it serves a purpose, and I hope it does some good. Keep safe, keep tanking, and I'll see you soon.